Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Aries Only, where I channel messages for Aries only. Today we're doing a reading to see what your guides would most want to say to you. And it's actually funny because I was originally going to do a different reading. And I don't know if you've been following my channel, like I just moved, so I've just been like pulling cards out of like the boxes that they're in. And I just pulled a bunch of like spiritual, soulful kind of cards, angel advice, spirit guide messages, even like a money oracle. So I don't know, I feel like whatever is going on here, your guides want to talk about like your life as a whole. I also like wanted to start out with a crystal reading. I pulled this celestite crystal. I closed my eyes, reached in and grabbed this one as well. And when we think of the celestite crystal, the celestite deals in the realm of third eye chakra, your intuition, your dreams, your inner knowing. And I'm noticing that this crystal, it's raw, and it's very like geometric. I'm noticing like a lot of like the layers, and to me, I feel like you could be, I'm getting the sense of like almost like it's three-dimensional. Like this started out smaller and it's like all these like little like, I don't know what you would call those, cubes. I feel like this is like more stuff like growing. I feel like you're having like a big expansion in your third eye chakra, and I feel like you have been doing maybe a lot of work on yourself. You've been doing a lot of like personal growth and things like that. You've been working on trying to improve yourself, however you would characterize that. And I feel that this is your spirit guides coming through to be like, okay, like we've definitely put in the work, we've definitely grown, and now it's time to like add some other things into the equation. So I'm getting that like you are being almost prepared for like a new phase of your life where there's more things added in, more, even it might feel challenging, but I feel like your spirit guides want you to know that you can handle it. So that's what I'm getting right off the bat. I'll put that there. And let's go ahead with the reading. I'm going to start getting one of these soul cards, which are just pictures. So we're going to just intuitively read this as well. So what does Aries spirit guides want to speak to them about? Okay. Aries spirit guides want to speak to them about. Okay, it's too many. Okay, what do Aries spirit guides want to speak to them about? Okay, we have this, oh my god, okay, this energy coming through, and I feel like I'm getting a sense of this, that I love how this is kind of like incorporating, and I love how it like fell on the card, but these colors look like somewhat similar. I'm getting like the celestite is like matching this card, but I'm also noticing, oh my god, there's like nail polish on this. I'm also noticing the red, like the dark, like earthy colors as well. So I feel like what Spirit is saying with this is that you are like well equipped. Like you have cultivated like an inner sense of strength and learning to trust yourself and learning to like go with the flow and follow your intuition. That's like your upper chakras are more so associated with, I don't know, when I think of like Pisces kind of an energy, like with the third eye chakra. And then the root chakra I would associate with like Taurus or Capricorn or some sort of earthy energy, something like that, like Pentacles energy. But it's like you also have skills and talents and tools at your disposal. And it's like you know how to move in the outside world, but in addition with being able to trust this intuition. I think that's what Spirit is saying. That's why you're ready. I feel like you are almost getting caught up in a sense that you feel like, no, like there's still more work to do, or you still have more stuff to learn and you're not ready. Like for this new, sorry, I feel like the traffic is so loud outside right now, for this new phase in your life to begin. I feel that you're almost a little bit scared of it. This expansion, I feel like you could be at a point where you're ready to, because like look at the bottom of the deck, you could be almost ready to start like to meet somebody if you're single, or to like just go to a deeper place in your relationship. This looks very pink. We have the pink and the blue here, so I feel like there's this softer energy coming in, maybe meeting like up with a soulmate or something like that. But I feel like you can almost like sense it, the way that like her eyes are closed and like her hands are out like that. The figure in this card, her, he, whatever, her, him, I think I meant to say. But it's like you can almost sense it, and I feel like it is bringing up some doubts and insecurities of like, can I handle this? But I feel like spirit guides are coming through to be like, you 100% can handle this. You've been training for this. You've been building up to this for a while now. You've been in this like soul school like energy for like a little bit here. So I think I'm actually gonna put this to the side. Hi Leo, with the celestite. I know the lighting is so terrible. I need to, oh my god, there's like messages like stuck in this. Hold on, should we see what they say? It's like advice. All right, let's just see what they say. If you stay in dreamland too long without finding a way to ground your desires into reality, they're going to stay right up in the clouds with you. So I'm going to keep these out. But so I feel like that's another interpretation of this Pisces root chakra kind of vibe that I'm feeling here, where it's like maybe you have had some ideas and some insights, but you haven't found a way to ground them down yet. Maybe you have some sort of dreams or desires that you're sort of sleeping on. Look at this, goal planning. What would success look like exactly? What can I research? What steps can I take? That could be financial planning. That could be, depending on what your goal is. If it's something to do with love, like we saw on the bottom of the deck here with this energy, how can you plan for that? Like, it's like taking a look at your life and being like, and imagining your goals and your dreams like coming to fruition, and realizing like where you're not ready, like what is giving you a sense of like, like, oh my god, like if someone came to my apartment right now, it's a mess. Like, oh my god, if someone like, I took someone on a date, I wouldn't even know, like I've been out of the game so long, I don't even know how to act. Like, can I like brush up on like dating tips, or just like how to be confident? I don't know, looking at stuff like that, where it's like just sort of getting an idea, having a strategy, having a plan. It says your life can change in 1 second. And how do you carry and present yourself to the world? Is it a reflection of the kind of person you want to be? Yeah, this is kind of the vibe as well. Where it's like the way that you're carrying yourself in the world and your environment and things like that. It's, if you're going to go from like the Pisces energy, if you're going to have this idea and this inspiration and this intuition and like this like third eye chakra that we're talking about, like, and you're like feeling like, okay, it's kind of, you know what this is kind of reminding me of, like these little like cubes and stuff that I was talking about building. It's like, you know, when, if you've ever seen Game of Thrones, and it's so funny because I saw the Game of Thrones tarot when I was like looking through like one of the boxes like afterwards, just to see like, what is this one like, and I was like, oh, these are all my tarot decks, and I saw the Game of Thrones tarot, so it's funny that this is coming through. But in the opening credits, when it's like, I don't know what that's supposed to be, it's like the map, but then like certain times like on the wall it's like building, like, do you know what I'm saying, on the wall, and you see like it looks like almost like little cubes. I don't know if I'm remembering that right, but I haven't seen Game of Thrones in a while. But since I just moved and I got my cable or my Wi-Fi, they said I got a free subscription for Max, so I'm about to like rewatch that pretty soon. So I'll let you know. But it's just like reminding me of that, like building up things like that, like even like looking on a map, mapping out a strategy for like your takeover. I don't know, it's like something like that I'm getting. But all right, let's take a look at your past, present, future right now and see what else your guides want to speak to you about. Actually, I'm sorry, I know I just said that, but I just feel like I want to do it this way. And wait, I was also hearing a song when I started. It's Madonna, Get Into the Groove. And it was the part where it's like, Only when I'm dancing can I feel this free. At night, I lock the door where no one else can see. I'm tired of dancing here all by myself. Tonight, I want to dance with someone else. It's like you feel like you're ready to like add more things into the equation. I feel like whether it is romance or just some dream of some business, it's like you feel like you're ready to like take the next step is like the vibe that I'm getting for that song. So what would that look like? What would I be doing? What would I be... excuse me. Excuse me again. What would I be wearing? How would I be dressing? Like, what would my car look like? What would my house look like if I'm going to start a business and I'm going to, you know, build it from the ground up? I need like a workspace. I need like things to be organized. I need to have, okay, like what if I want to be a successful business person? Like power my own finances. Let's look at that. Let's look at the micro versus the macro. Like, I want to like expand out. That's like almost like macro, thinking about your whole life, but like, what are the little details of my life right now? Like, how can I fix things? I feel like there could be some things that you're letting slide, perhaps your appearance and things like that. I feel like dress the part of a successful person or of the person that you're envisioning, like kind of create a whole like board, like of their life. What are they doing? What do they wake up and do every day? Like, what do they eat for breakfast? Like, do they go to the gym? Like, you know what I mean? How many times a day do they set aside to work on their dream? What are they spending money on? And things like that, you know, like think of their whole life. Even you can think of like a name for this person, like a character. I have like, it's like all about your self-concept. And you can like sort of create a character like that is like the new version of you and just like kind of embody that character and like give them character traits, like write it down. You can make it like an exercise, something. I have one. And I always like step into her energy. That's kind of like Beyonce with like Sasha Fierce. Like, you know what I mean? That's like her alter ego. Like also, I was reading something who was talking about it in a reading that I was watching? Oh, I think it wasn't a reading. It was, what the frick is her name? Jill's Guerin. It's like someone that I watched. She was talking about Halsey, that girl that sings. Halsey, I don't know if I'm saying her name right. I don't really like listen to too much of her music, but I know who she is obviously. But how her name is really Ashley, and she just made like an anagram with her name and like changed it to Halsey just to give her like, oh, when I step into that Halsey energy, like I'm a star, and like I guess it worked. So I'm just saying. Okay, so let's see. What has been going on with you guys lately that your spirit guides want to talk about? This is like the Muse Tarot. I've never used it before. Someone gave it to me as a gift, so I don't really know it at all. We have the Two of Materials. Okay, so that's the Two of Pentacles. We have the Sun. Okay, what else? What does Aries spirit guides want to talk about? We have the Page of Emotions or the Page of Cups. I love this deck. It's so colorful and pretty. All right. We have the Ten of Voices or the Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Inspiration. That's so funny, because I'm thinking of that song I was just talking about at the beginning when she's like, and you can dance for inspiration. It's so funny because my boss, there's like live music at my job. Wait, hold on, let me just get the last card. What do Aries spirit guides want to say? The Four of Materials, the Four of Pentacles. With the Five of Inspiration or the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. But, oh, so she sings that song, My Boss's Wife, and she like, you know, the part, if you ever know that song where it's like, come on, like, and you can dance for inspiration. She kind of does like a talk over, and like my boss like does it every time. She thinks it's so funny, and she's so cute. I can't. I kind of want to get more of the cards out as well, past, present, future, just to get an overall picture of what's going on here. But I feel like things in your life are pretty good and moving in a positive direction, and it's like making you want to like expand out more. But it's like what I'm getting from this is that you almost feel like afraid, or like it's going to be too much work, and like the voices of your head are coming in to sort of like shoot down what you're thinking about. I feel like it's like we start off very positive and then we're moving into this more scared energy. It's like you maybe have a tough time like continuing the momentum, like the energetic momentum of what's going on with you. So let's talk about your soul level, past, present, future. What's going on here? Past, we have healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. Sorry. Oh, I just like moved that really bad. Sorry. I just wanted to see like if everything was in the shot. Okay, let's put that. Okay. Presently, what's going on? Oh, yes. Just say yes. Okay. And look, like, priestess, how you're being called to step up and lead. So I don't think this is you answering your question. I think this is you saying yes and deciding to step up and lead, and like your life can change in 1 second if you like make a move, kind of a thing. I feel like this is about you taking things into your own hands. I feel like there is a sense of like allowing things to happen and tuning in and meditating and being in that more receptive energy to like spirit and like ideas from spirit, which, oh, I feel like has happened here looking at this. This looks like this is spirit, and this is like, oh my God, here we go. I can't pick up these cards with my nails. Oh, but it's almost like, do you see how her head has like a little bit of like the same sort of pattern? So I feel like you have gotten some sort of idea, some sort of inspiration, even though this is the Page of Emotions. The Page of Cups is all about inspiration. And I feel like you're kind of sleeping on something. Okay, and let's see. Future energies. Oh. Let's just get one. No, should we just leave this? I feel like I want to. Yeah, I feel like I get what that's saying. So we're just going to put these together. So it's Brothers of the Rose. I always thought that said brotherhood. Okay, it doesn't. But sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support, and the return. A new story. You decide, alignment, and it's coming together. So I feel like, again, we went from this healing era. Now we're stepping into this more masculine energy where we're taking a more active role. We're deciding, we're making things happy. A new story. You decide. Yeah, you decide. I was saying like this is about you deciding. Okay, I just realized. So yeah, this is about you deciding to move forward with something despite your limitations, that I feel like you have done healing and you have moved beyond to some extent, but when it's actually time to do it, it's like, okay, say you've been learning how to swim when you're a kid and you had your floaties on, and even you've been in the pool without your floaties, with your parent like there with you, and you've like swam to them and you felt safe when it was just them. But like when it's time to actually like get into the water and just swim by yourself with your parents like standing at the edge of the pool watching you, it's almost like there's that hesitation, there's that moment of fear of like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, like where the voice, like, what if I drown, what if I fail, what if I, I can't do it, like, who's gonna save me, something like that. Like there's a feeling of like, oh my God, like maybe I can't do this, like maybe like I'm just, the same thing is gonna happen, or maybe not with the drowning reference, but maybe like something bad is gonna happen, maybe it's gonna be too much for me to handle. Even like the way this is like the 10 of Wands with the burden on your back, it's making me think like the weight making you like drown, kind of. So it's almost like this moment of hesitation is what your spirit guides want to talk about. And they're coming through to tell you that like if you feel very inspired to do something, don't let the voices in your head ruin it. Don't overthink the situation. If you feel inspired to act. I also get a sense that you feel that like you're not going to be able to handle it once you're in it, and it's going to be very overwhelming, almost like, okay, like I'm where I'm at now and it's like I'm okay. I don't have like all this chaotic stuff coming up. I don't have these feelings that I have to worry about. It's just like I'm kind of just safe. Like with the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Materials, it's like kind of boring. We're safe, we're sitting here, we're kind of cut off from everybody, we're holding all our money together. Maybe this is about you needing to like invest some money and time into something and being hesitant about that, being afraid you're gonna fail. But I feel that, or this could just be representative of like sharing yourself with somebody if it is that romantic thing. We do have like the Page of Cups, which could speak of like having feelings and wanting to extend like an offer to somebody, a flirtatious interaction. It could be, whatever it is. It's like you have been inspired to make some sort of a move, and you have that inspiration energy. But you have to say yes to it. Like, it's not just going to happen, and your life can change in 1 second. Okay, say you have a crush on somebody and you have been like, ooh, I don't know if I should ask them out. Like, what if they say no? What if they say yes? It could even like be where you're scared of success. Like, what if they say yes? And like, then I have to like follow through with this. And it's going to be too much for me. Like, am I better off just keeping to myself? And I feel like, and also like, what if they say no? And what if they, you know, reject me? But it's like, okay, if you get rejected, if you find out that this person isn't interested in you, great, you can move on with your life to somebody else. If you find out that they are interested, you can take it day by day. You can decide the pace that you want to move at. Sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. You need to realize that you're always in control of yourself and in your own life. There's also, yeah, this like Empress figure in the middle here, like this pregnant kind of looking woman. That's why I said Empress. And then like the sacred masculine on the outside. I feel like there is this whole vibe of like having those two sides of yourself come together, and also like adding in other things into the equation, manifesting other things and going after certain things that you want, and you decide alignment. I feel like you are in alignment here. There's definitely a sense of you having done the work and just having things align, and now it's like this was you here aligning, and now like we're expanding out. It's like we have like these two sides of ourselves almost pretty sewn up here. And now it's like, I don't know, like all of the parts of you working in unison is kind of like the sense that I'm getting here. So let's see what else we can get, guys. But just like that song, get into the groove. Like, just get into the groove of like doing what it is you want to do. And maybe get into your own groove before you incorporate someone else into it, but be planning for that to happen. Like, have like an active plan. What else does Aries need to, I'm sorry, that came out in reverse. What else does Aries need to know right now? It was receive in reverse. Hold on. I just want to like, hold on. Okay, friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. Yeah, it's time to come out of the cave. It's time to like say yes to opportunities and let things germinate and sprout. Delight. Yes, I don't know. I'm getting like, this looks like a sperm, honestly. I was thinking of like, yeah, like new beginnings and things. Delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things and always expect the best. And then we have expansion. Yeah. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. And whether this is a message of love towards somebody, or you feel like you have a message to share with the world, whatever it is, say yes. Look, we have leadership. Step into your leadership. Share your message. Again, with share your message. Inspire and empower others. So there's something about you stepping into a leadership role also that might affect other people in your life. I don't know, maybe even people seeing you like doing what you're doing could inspire them as well. And maybe, I don't know, like friendship, delight. I feel like find the fun, like look for what the things that make you happy and just like really like go after them. Let's get a message from the angels and see what they have to say. Let's get to what message do we have here for my Aries? Step into the light. Okay. But it's like almost like, again, like you have to decide to do it. And yeah, courage. It does take courage to, you know, do something new. It's like you feel it coming, but you have to take a step. What else? Oh, okay. Let go. Number 20. I feel like this is coming out over that whole mess of like tarot cards that was all about the voices in your head and like feeling that it's going to be a burden. And I feel like just like let that go. You don't know what it's going to be like when you get to this place. This whole thing about like always expect the best. like, instead of expecting the worst, it's good to like kind of have a strategy. Okay, if things go wrong, like, what am I going to do? But like, expect good things. Why not? Like, why would everything be bad? I'm sure there's always going to be a little mix of like good and bad, but okay, this is just not going to like look right no matter what I do. I'm just going to do that. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we have to like let go of like our own limiting beliefs that are like holding us back. That's like the message here. I feel that it's like almost like this is a good thing. This is positive. Just go through this door and just step in. Like, it's fine. What else does Aries spirit guides want to say to them? What is the message that they need right now? This is that money deck. I don't know. I've never used this before either, so we'll see. Surprise. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. Yeah, your life can change in 1 second. Oh, look, and doors. Closed doors. What's interesting? Okay, that's a closed door though, but let's see what else. Oh, this deck is pretty. I like the way the cards look. What else does Aries need to know right now? Sweet success. It is not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. Flexibility. Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods. Okay. That's too many. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Just make it 5. What was it? Hold on. I love this deck. These cards are so pretty. I like the, I don't know what you call that, neon. I'm like a big fan of neon. Wellness. Ensure your body is nourished. Join a gym and regain strength. Live a healthier lifestyle. That's kind of like that preparation. Like, what would the person that I want to be like? What would they do? What would they learn? What would they eat? Fast changes. Things happen suddenly in a short period and a hurry. Take bold steps forward. Yes, I love that this reading is just like kind of confirming everything that we talked about. And let me see, where are we on time? All right, I gotta go to work, but hold on. Oh, it's Wednesday, so that's the night we have the live music. So maybe my boss is gonna sing that song tonight. I'm about to ask her, please. I love that song. I feel like I used to sing that with my sister when I was little. We like made up a dance to it or something. I can't remember. All right, what else? What is the message from Aries guides right now? Did I use all the decks I wanted to use? Okay. What message from Aries guides? We'll get 3 of these. We see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. That's nice. Again, confirming certain things that we felt. I don't know, I felt to pick that one. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases of your life can shift, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Be like, yeah, it is a little bit disorienting, like having things change and stuff like that. Even if you've been in a bad energy, like you just get comfortable. Accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us in the universe to help you. Excuse me, doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Yeah, there's like this whole feeling of that. And then the last message is, don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. All right, guys, so I think we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you know, there's no limits. Like, dream big. Get a plan in place, do your research, be ready for change, even if things don't look. Think about other times in your life where like something just happened out of the blue and you weren't even expecting it. You never know what can happen. I feel like the universe is trying to help you out, so like take comfort in that. And I hope you guys, you know, get everything you've ever wanted here. God bless. And you know, if you like this reading, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, guys. Okay,